All right, another video of the Heiser hauler. It's the bus that has the Land Rover on the back of it. I cut the back off. Got a few videos going already. I was actually fixing my bed is what I'm doing. I put this crank on it. It's got an automatic brake on it, so my wife can get it up and down. If you've seen one of my other videos how I did it, I just had a ratchet strap set up on it, and you had to hold all the weight of the bed as it came down, and she couldn't do it, so I put that automatic brake on it so anybody can lift the bed up and down. It'll go in the back there. I'll show a different video of that after I get it completed. But today's project is to put different gears in the rear end of the bus. My father-in-law gave me a whole rear end. It's a different rear end. This has got an N190 in it, and I think the one outside is a, actually I don't remember what it is, but we'll go look at it here in a second. So what I gotta do is get this Land Rover in neutral. Got the battery charger on it right now. Hook that up. I'm gonna push it out because I want a little bit more room in here. Organize the Honda 90s a little bit better. And then I'm gonna turn the bus around after I get the bed back up in there. And we'll call that project done. But this is all the stuff that I have to do before I actually work on anything. So that's the Bobcat. Of course, it's -20 out here today, and Bobcat doesn't want to start very well and it's cold. So I got a blanket over it, heating it up, got it plugged in. It'll be warm here in a minute. This is the rear end that I'm actually going to put in there. Hope everything works fine. This has got air brakes on it. My bus has got hydraulic brakes on it. This is actually there's the tag right there. It is a 170 60S. So it's a little bit bigger, so the third member won't fit. But the housing looks like it's the same. And I'm hoping my hubs and drums fit on the other housing, on this housing. So we're gonna give it a go. That's the project today. But first I got other work to do. So far I've gotten lucky. I've got the housing, or the hub, and the brake assembly torn apart, and the bearings are the same on the bus that they are on the rear end that I was given. So far everything's working out fine. I used the axles that came out of the housing on my hubs on the bus, and everything's so far working out fine. It even looks like the U-joint's the same, because I took the cap off of the drive line, or the U-joint, and tried it on that yoke, and it seems like it's going to work fine. So the bus has got 6 14s in it, and this rear end here has got 5 29s in it. So I'm hoping it gains me about 10 miles an hour, which by the calculations comes out pretty close. So that's where I'm at so far. Continuing. All my extra parts, I guess. Well, it's in. Went fairly well. Swapped the hubs over and everything. That's the new one. That's the old one out of it. The new one is definitely a bigger rear end, but the hubs and U-joint and everything was the same, which worked out very well for me. I'm very lucky. Father-in-law gave me this rear end. I wasn't sure if he liked me or not, because then he gave it to me and he's like, well, I don't know if this thing's gonna work or not. But lucky, everything worked out just perfect. So the next thing I gotta do is put the wheels and tires on and then make sure it's got oil in it and give it a test run. We'll see what happens. I'll let you know. All right, so I got the speedometer adjusted so it's right on. I had to borrow this scan tool, plug it into the computer, but I got it all done. And now the speedometer's right on. And with the new gears, before it was 64 miles an hour at right at 2,400 RPMs. And now I'll get it up to speed here a little bit. And now it looks like about 65 is 2,200 RPMs. So it's going to bring my RPMs down, and I'll easily be able to go 70 miles an hour. Yeah, so 70 miles an hour right there. I'm still at 2350, which is exactly what I wanted. So the 520 rear end ratio worked out perfect.